and she advised that she had went out that earlier that morning around 8 a.m. to feed her horses. And then she noticed the car then. She thought it was odd that it was parked in an agricultural field that she knew had been planted in corn. She then decided around noon to contact the sheriff's office about the car, and I advised her that I would make contact with her after I looked into the suspicious vehicle.
All right. So per your report, Miss Ware went out approximately 8 a.m. and that's when she initially saw the what drew her attention to calling you all.
Yes,
And the actual report time was approximately 12:14 p.m.
correct.
What did you do after receiving the dispatch call?
I parked just north of her residence on a field access road, and then I walked down the access lane and noticed tire tracks in the lane that were fresh. I also followed those tracks into the field for some distance.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as... Hold on a minute. Oh, thank you. I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 32. What is this?
That is the field access lane, and I believe that's my patrol vehicle parked there.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit number 33.
Also the field access lane.
And it's leading up to, what is that field access lane leading up to?
Where the car was parked.
State's Exhibit number 34.
Would be a little bridge going across a creek.
And State's Exhibit number 35.
That would be the view to the south of the bridge.
All right. Now you stated how did you, can you please tell the jury again, how did you get to the car? What was your path of travel?
Initially, I started in on that access lane, and as I got to the wood lot, which would be on my right to the west, I then went into the woods so that I would be west of the parked vehicle.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 26.
I'm sorry, did you say 26?
I did, Your Honor. Where, what are we looking at?
That is an overview or an aerial view of Chippewa Township, where the suspicious vehicle was located inside the triangle in the center of the screen.
And when you say triangle in the center of the screen,
That's correct.
okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 27, which is a closer view. Is that fair to say? Of
Yes.
State's Exhibit number 26?
Yes,
Okay,
that's a closer view, and then the caller's house is on the right.
Okay, and is it this area that I'm circling now?
Yes.
Okay, and what road is this?
That would be Poor Road.
Okay, and the photos I showed you of the access road, am I pointing to that now?
Correct.
Okay, and then you stated you started walking this direction. Is that fair to say?
I didn't go past the tree line. Right in that area there, the tire or the vehicle traveled on the east side of the tree line there, and then proceeded south.
Okay, so it traveled on the cornfield side?
No, it would be on the other side.
It traveled in the
No,
tree?
south of that.
Oh, yeah, 'cause my
Yes.
east and west. Thank you, because my east and west. All right. I want to keep this up. I want to know your direction of travel now. Okay, you said the car tracks you saw travel down the south. How did you get to the car?
I came down the tree line in between the two fields.
Okay, down the same line, correct? And at some point in time, did you,
I cut into the woods where it starts to widen at the top of it on the north end,
around here or up here?
right in that area there.
Okay. I'm gonna show you a close-up of that, some of that area. States Exhibit number 30. When you say you cut in, it would have been somewhere just before all of these, sorry, this area. And is this the area you walked in? I'm pointing to not the cornfield, but the trees. Is that the area you walked in to get to the car?
Yes, it is.
Describe what else you see in this picture. It's States Exhibit number 30 for the jury.
I can see two individuals midway up the wood lot, and then a vehicle parked in the southwest corner.
I'm showing you States Exhibit. Before I do, when you walked through the trees, explain for the jury, where did you come out? Where did you get to the car?
I actually came out south of the car and west of it on the bank of Chippewa Creek, and there's an ATV trail that runs along the edge of the creek.
And then before we get to some of those other photos, will you just let me know about that?
Oh, of course, Your Honor.
Within the, okay, very good, thank you.
I'm showing you what's been marked as States Exhibit number 28. You talked about a ATV trail.
Yes, that would be just above the reddish colored sticker in the bottom left corner.
Am I pointing to it now?
Yes,
And this is where you came out,
correct.
just north of the car. Okay. Showing you what's been marked as States Exhibit number 30. What are we looking at in that exhibit?
That would be an aerial view of the suspicious vehicle.
I think that's 29, actually.
What did I say, Your Honor?
Thank you,
It is. It is States Exhibit number 29.
very good.
Once you came out to the car, please tell the jury what happened.
As I approached the vehicle, I had received a dispatch had contacted me prior to reaching the car asking for me to give them a call. So I contacted dispatch. They explained a little bit more detail to me as far as a missing vehicle from New Franklin. They gave me the license plate, which I wrote on my palm of my hand. And then as I began to approach the vehicle, I looked at the front license plate and observed the plate, and I looked at my hand, and the plates matched.
Okay. I'm going
I-
to show you what's been marked as States Exhibit number 43. Is that the car you found in the field?
Yes,
And that's the car that matched the description?
yes,
And that's the car that the license plate matched what was given to you and you wrote on your hand?
correct.
What did you do next?
Began to approach the car from the front. As I got closer, the driver's side window was down. Looking through the window between the front and back seat, I could see what appeared to be skin between those two seats. I then reapproached, coming up from the side of the window, the passenger side, rear window. Upon looking in, I observed an individual in there.
Can you describe for the jury what you saw?
The individual's face was very dark purple. I can still picture that. There were taser wires coming off of the individual. She had on a Domino's shirt, tan shorts, a leather belt, white tennis shoes. There were zip ties around her hands or wrists and what appeared to be zip tie around her neck. There was also blood around her on the, I want to say on the floor, but I don't remember exactly where the blood was. And then at that point, I contacted my captain to make him aware of what I had found.
Okay. Your Honor, I'm going
You're
to.
going to start to present those photos?
No,
Okay.
not the one, just one.
Okay, but I just want to tell the jurors, so you're going to start to see some photos at this time from where the victim decedent was found. Obviously, that's what the deputy is describing right now. And so what the state of Ohio will do, just to continue to move the case forward, is they will place the photo on the screen, the witness will identify it, you'll be able to view it, and then it will be removed. And we'll just be as efficient as we can as we move through the process. So we appreciate your cooperation. And with that, I'm sure you'll move as efficient and empathetic as possible. Thank you very much.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 55. You recognize that photo?
So that's 55, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, very good.
And is that what you detailed to the court just now?
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Attorney Easter.
You said you stated after you found the car, after you found the deceased body, you called your captain.
I did.
Did other individuals come to the scene?
Yes. After contacting him, I then contacted New Franklin Police Department, where I made them aware that I had located